Good day everyone, I am Clarabel Pascubilio from BSED Math 1B. So for today's lesson, I'm going to discuss the history of drama, the elements of drama, and also the types of drama in the Philippines. First, we have the history of drama. So the term of drama comes from the Greek word meaning action, or classical Greek drama, which is derived from the verb meaning to do or to act. The two famous masks of drama represents the division between comedy and tragedy. They are symbols of the ancient Greek muses, Thalia and Melpomene. So Thalia was the muse of comedy, while Melpomene was the muse of tragedy. At first, after Aristotle's Poetics, the earliest works of dramatic theory, a drama was considered as a genre of poetry and was contrasted with the epic and the lyrics. The uses of drama in the narrow sense to designated a specific type of play dates from the 19th century. Drama this sense and refers to the play that is neither a comedy nor a tragedy. For example, Ibsen's A Dull House. Western drama originates in classical Greece and the theatrical culture of the city-state of Athens produced these genres of drama. Was the tragedy and comedy. In the satyr play, Great Dionysia, also called the City Dionysia, ancient dramatic festival in which tragedy, comedy, and the satiric drama originated. It was held in Athens in March in honor of Dionysus. Significant Greek dramatists, only a small fraction of the work of 5 dramatists has survived to this day. The tragedians Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides, and the comic writes Aristophanes, and from the late 4th century Menander. Satyr play were an ancient Greek form of tragicomedy, similar in spirit to the burlesque. They featured choruses of satyrs were based on Greek and methodology, and were life with mock, drunkenness, brazen sexuality, and general merriment. So that was the form of satiric play. Roman drama. Following the expansion of the Roman Republic, 509 to 27 BCE into several Greek territories between 270 to 240 BCE, Rome encountered Greek drama. So the Roman comic dramatists abolished the rule of the chorus in dividing the drama into episodes and introduced musical accompaniment to its dialogue. Medieval drama, when it emerged hundreds of years after the original tragedies and comedies, was a new creation rather than a rebirth of drama of earlier times, having had almost no influence on it. Renaissance Elizabeth drama. So the Renaissance saw a huge resurgence in all types of art, including theater. It was during this time that Commedia dell'arte flourished and the first Elizabethan playhouse opened. William Shakespeare, one of the world's most renowned playwrights, wrote and produced many plays that are still performed regularly even today. So Shakespeare was one of the first to weave comic elements into tragedies. He also developed a structure and several types of character that are still common in drama. So let us move forward to the elements of drama. So actually there are 7 elements of drama, but I only choose the important elements. First, we have a theme. So theme is a play refers to its a central idea. It can either be clearly stated through dialogue or action, or it can be inferred after watching the entire performance. And the theme is the philosophy that forms the base of the story or a moral lesson that the characters learn. What is the message that the play gives to the audience? So, for example, the theme of a play could be of how greed leads to one's destroyal, or how the wrong use of authority ultimately results in the end of power. The theme of a play could be blind love, or the strength of selfless love and sacrifice, or the true friendship. So, for example, the play of Romeo and Juliet. It is based on a brutal and overpowering romantic love between Romeo and Juliet that forces them to go to extremes, finally leading them to self-destruction. So, plot. The order of events occurring in a play that the play narrates. The entertainment value of play depends largely on the sequence of events in the story. So, the connection between the events and the characters in them form an integral part of the plot. What the characters do, how they interact, the course of their lives as narrated by the story, and what happens to them in the end constitutes the plot. So, the third one is the characters. The characters that perform of the part of the story are interwoven with the plot of drama. Each character in the play has personality its own and set of principles and beliefs. Actors in the play have the responsibility of bringing the characters of life. The main character in the play, who the audience identifies with, is the protagonist. She represents the theme of the play. The character that the protagonist conflicts with is the antagonist or a villain. While some characters play an active role throughout the story, some are only meant to take the story forward, and some others appear only in certain parts of the story and they may or may not have a significant role in it. So the fourth one is the dialogue. So the story of a play is taken forward by means of dialogues. The story is narrated to the audience through the interaction between the play's character, which is in the dialogue, which is the form of dialogue. So they are important revealing the personalities of the characters, the words used, the accent, tone, pattern of speech, and even the pauses in speech say a lot about the character and help reveal not just his personality, but also his social status, past, and the family background as given by the play. So the fifth one is the setting. So the time and place where a story is set is one of its important part. The era of time in which the incidents in the play take place influence the characters and their appearance and the personalities. The time setting may affect the central theme of the play, the issue raised, if any, the conflict and the interactions between the characters. The historical and the social context of the play is also defined by the time and place where it is the set. The time period and the location in which the story is set affects the play's staging. Costumes and makeup, the backgrounds and the furniture used, the visual, colors, and kind of lighting, and the sound are among